How to get started with property investment with less than £10,000. Are you ready to dive into property investment journey, but you thought you need lots of money? This video is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to share with you how to start your property investment journey from now to 2025. And here's the thing, what I'm about to share with you will truly transform your life and make your money work a lot harder for you instead of you working for it. Well, my name is Rahim. I'm a property investor. I started my property investment journey just over 8 years ago. I was in a job where I was undervalued, underappreciated, working seriously long hours and going nowhere, quite frankly. One of my strategies started with is trading property, also known as deal packaging. This involved finding property deals. You negotiate those property deals, you get them at discount, and then you push this information to investors like ourselves who will pay you handsomely for pushing property deals like this. And here's the thing, strategy like that will generate you anywhere between £3,000 to £5,000 minimum for a good property deal. One property deal, that is. So what you're doing basically, you are essentially going to match the deals with investors and get paid for connecting the dots. The beauty of this approach is that it requires, as I said, little money, only a travel cost perhaps, or maybe paying for a networking event, which is about £20-25. And it's a great way to start generating income quickly. And also it gives a massive exposure in the property investment market for when you decide to start your investment journey. We were able to make £50,000 in one property deal that we've sourced for a wealthy individual that was looking for a mansion. And here's the thing, with this strategy, it does not require you any money. All it requires you to do is to be motivated, is to be persistent, is to be able to commit and work harder behind closed doors and get the result on plain sight. So you have to go work, networking with people, visiting estate agency, going online looking for property deals, and slowly building your investor list so you can push these deals to them. It does not cost you anything. Perhaps maybe it costs you a ticket to go to your goldmine area, or perhaps petrol, diesel, or maybe electrical if you want to charge it to go to wherever your gold mine is. But that is it. Before we get going, if you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Go for it now, subscribe now. I promise you to bring you valuable, actionable content, and I'm in the process of interviewing lots of entrepreneurs, business people, celebrities, influencers to inspire you and motivate you to take you a little bit closer to where you want to be, financially free that is. This strategy is called rent to rent. Now, what is rent to rent? Rent to rent is the process by which you, the investor, will go and look for a property from a struggling landlord or from a busy landlord. You rent that property from that landlord and you subsequently rent the property out on a room by room basis. You multi-let the property. And then what you then do, the money you make from the rent you've received, you pay your landlord, you take your expenses out and you make the remaining balance. And there's another type of rent to rent. Again, the process, you rent it from the landlord, but instead of renting it to a tenant, you use the property as an Airbnb properties where you can rent it to guests, event goers, families, and that gets you serious return on your investment with minimal upfront investment. Whilst renting might seem like a great strategy, it is important to understand that you will still need some initial investment like furniture, setting the property up and managing the tenant as well. But here's the thing, it's a very smart, very clever person. When I'm talking about the £10,000, I wouldn't want you to go and look for the property in the most expensive areas like London or places like that. You can move out of London a little bit so you can get better quality property that can give you serious return on investment. But if the £10,000 works well in London, it's absolutely amazing, because strategies like that, renting the property on a room by room basis, should generate you a minimum of £400 to about £800 every single month in properties that you don't even own. Tell me in the comment section what's stopping you from starting your property investment. Is it because it's too risky? Is it waiting for the right opportunity? Or maybe something else? Whatever that is, comment in the section below. Finally, I was able to acquire £1.5 million property using this strategy that I'm about to share with you. So if you've not been taking notes, now is the time to take note, because this would blow your mind away. And that strategy is called purchase lease option. So what is even purchase lease option? Purchase lease option is the process by which an investor would agree to buy a property at today's price, so for some time in the future. Meanwhile, you, the investor, take full responsibility of the property, the mortgage payment, repair and maintenance, as if you are the owner of the property. You may be asking, why would one do that? So there's so many landlords there that have bought properties that are not been appreciating in value, or maybe they've got so much debt they cannot afford to pay all the interest in these debts. For example, the property I bought, that was the situation the landlord was on. She had so many expenses, so many interests that she pays in lots of loans, so she could not afford to pay for the loan on that property. I went there, became a savior, a lifesaver. They said, look, I can buy this property at this price sometime in the future if you can agree in price. She was, yeah, I'm happy about that. Could you please do it? We did that. I was able to secure 1.5 mil property. So you could do exactly the same way to buy any sort of property. It could be £100,000 property, £200,000, £300,000, £400,000. You name the figures. It does not matter. The strategy works exactly the same. You just have to understand what the landlord is looking for. You're going to ask the landlord these two questions. Write them down. Are you interested in renting your property to me for a very long term? The second question, would you be interested in selling me this property sometime in the future? If the answer is yes to those, you are able to structure a purchase lease option. That property you bought, you agreed to buy £100,000 5 years ago, now worth £161,000. That's the beauty of doing purchase lease option. Now, I want you to check out this video here where I shared with you the 5 books that made me a millionaire.